Hey YouTube, Pete the Norfolk Chili Head, happy Spicy Saturday and Merry Christmas 2016. Just because it's Christmas Eve though does not mean that Spicy Saturday stops. No, we've still got more hot sauce tasting to do this year. So back to a company that we've visited recently before on the channel. This is Maria Pimentas, and this is the hottest sauce in their range. I am reliably informed. This is their Boot Jolokia Ghost Pepper sauce that goes by the name of Diablo. So, very similar looking to all the other bottles that we've had so far. This is one of their smaller sort of sample-sized bottles, just about as big as my hand or slightly smaller. And made in Brazil, as are the rest of their sauces, but this one does say very strong Indian chilies. And the ingredients are Boot Jolokias, distilled vinegar, salt, xanthan gum and spices. So yeah, not really much going on in here apart from the chilies and maybe some spices. So I think that probably based on the flavours of the previous ones that I've had from Maria Pimentas, I probably know roughly what to expect flavour wise from this. The only unknown quantity really for me is the heat level. But with the Boot Jolokias being at the top of the ingredients list, probably means that it's going to be pretty damn hot. So, what else did it say? Anything in particular? No, just the website, which is mariapimentas.com.brazil. Or, sorry, .br for Brazil. Okay, so let's get it open, give it a sniff and give it a taste. And like I say, I think this one is going to be fairly hot. So, let's have a look. Oh, dear me. That smells strong. Yeah. It's definitely very much the chili aroma, and you're getting obviously quite a bit of that vinegar as well, because that's the main body for the sauce. But there is definitely something else going on in the background, and that must be those spices, but you know, I'm not really 100% sure what those are. It's got an almost kind of a burnt sort of smoky background note to it. Smells quite interesting, but I think in the flavour we're going to be getting the vinegar and the heat and the flavour of those boots really. So let's get some on the spoon. We do have a drip cap on this one, which I haven't taken off because it was covered in sauce, but I think I'm going to have to because it's not really coming out. So just bear with me, I will get this drip cap off if I can. Here we go. There, that's going to be a bit easier to get off the spoon, or to get out of the bottle rather. And yeah, it's got a fairly strange kind of aroma. Like I say, it's slightly sort of burnt-ish quality to it, which is rather unusual. But anyway, let's get it on here and see how it tastes. I'll just put that down. Okay, well, without further ado, El Diablo. Whoa. Straight away the heat kicks in. I haven't had any hot sauce for a little while now, so my tolerance is probably fairly low, and it is quite strong. It's got that really familiar Boot Jolokia burn. So, wow, and it's going for the face as well. It's not just going for the mouth. I've got it going around the nasal area, the nose. Ah, wow. So it's kicking at the back of the throat, roof of the mouth, tip of the tongue. And like I say, I'm getting some tingles going through the face, which is, I guess, well, that endorphin rush sort of kicking in. Even my eyes are slightly starting to water, which is quite embarrassing because I haven't had any chili for quite some time now, like I said. So, flavour-wise, it's really actually quite nice. Very heavy with the chili flavour, definitely, but there is something else there, and it's hard to describe what it is. Definitely getting the vinegar that cuts through all of the chili flavour in a nice way. Texture wise, it's thin. It's literally like, you know, the vinegar consistency. Maybe slightly thickened with all of that chili that's in there, but mostly just the vinegar. What is that? I mean, it must be these spices, but like I say, unfortunately, I just don't know what they are. But it does translate into the aroma, from the aroma into the flavour. It doesn't just have a burnt flavour. No, that's wrong. But it is a kind of a smoky, spicy kind of note to it. And I know that's really vague and it's hard to describe, but hopefully that sort of gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. It's really nice, actually, and like I say, it does pack a heck of a punch, at least initially. It is dying down though, although I didn't have very much, I must admit. But it's not burning at the back of the throat anymore, or at least not as much. But it is really now kicking in on the roof of the mouth, and I'm still getting some sort of, you know, weird endorphin-y rushing feelings, which is great. Nice for a Christmas Eve, but yeah, I mean, this isn't a bad sauce at all, but like I say, I find that quite hot. Like I say, I haven't had any chili for a while, so that's probably got something to do with it, but it's pretty damn hot. So on the heat scale for me, I would go for about a 7 out of 10. I think that's probably quite fair. And on the flavour scale, probably about a 6 out of 10. Simply because it's not high, because it's just, for me, a very basic kind of sauce. And there are similar things out there, you know, vinegar-based sauces that pack lots of heat. As you probably know, I'm more of a fan of more complex kind of sauces, more unusual sauces. So for me, probably only a 6 out of 10 on the flavour scale, but for people who just want that heat, or people who like their simple, no messing about, straightforward sauces, then there's nothing wrong with this at all, and I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. So go check it out, Maria Pimentas El Diablo sauce. So Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you for watching. I've been Pete the Norfolk Chili Head, and I'll see you all very soon once again with another Spicy Saturday. Catch you later.